Welcome back for some more Lords of the Fallen. So I spent maybe 15 kills. It didn't take long at all, and I got two of these Pyric axes. I think that's what they're called. Oh, sorry, Raw Mangler axes. Look at this real quick, though. You can see under the scaling, they are purely Inferno weapons, which is perfect for us. And also, they have the Fire status element. I don't know if you can see that there underneath the Strength, Radiance, Sigillion, and Inferno stats. But with every hit, they apply Burning, which is really nice. Also, check out the moveset. Attack with both axes. They're really fast. Like, it's a much more, like, fast style of attack and play, which I personally prefer. The only downside to these, obviously, is that they're very close range weapons, right? Like, you have to be right up next to the enemy. This looks a little sus. Hold on. So yeah, that is the downside, but we did get a few more levels in Vitality. You can see now they're at 12. I think we put one more in Endurance by accident at the end of last video. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Now let's go grab this real quick. We also fought a red wraith while we were farming. Someone died to that big fiery guy with a sword. Naturally, I mean, as we all do sometimes. And I farmed him and got some plucked eyes from the Umbral, which was really cool. So this will bring us down here. Also, I don't know if you can see over there where our vigor is in the top right. We have a multiplier for our souls, 1.10. The longer you stay in here, the bigger that multiplier gets. I don't know if the tutorial mentioned that, but pretty useful. Oh, hello. I was like, wait, what hit me? But it was just me hitting myself against the environment. These axes feel so good. This little hatchery. All these dudes are hatching out of these eggs. It's kind of gross. Thank you. The Umbral Eye of the Betrayed Iliard. What is that? Oh, another remnant? Oh my god. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that dude's voice acting? Like, wow, bro. Like, good job, man. Alright, I guess there's just an item down here. Nothing particularly special, although that Umbral Eye seems pretty cool. We'll look at it after we get out of the Umbral. I don't really want to mess around with that while we're sitting here. Could be a bad idea. Oh, why don't we go ahead and take a look around while we're... Ooh, careful. While we're here. Nothing of importance, it would seem. Alright, let's go kill this guy real quick, as we do. Oh, check out the charge dart too. Oh, it's so good. Alright, let's go rest, get the frick out of here. Alright, let's take a look at our spoils. We also got the guy with the axe's cape, if you want to see that real quick. I thought it was kind of cool. It's not very good, but Raw Mangler cape. It's extremely lightweight. Looks kind of cool. Trying to think, did we get anything else while we were farming? Not really. We got a few fire salts. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the thingy that we got. Main socket effect. 1 soulflay charge, 15 dread resistance. And secondary socket effect. 25% healing efficiency while in Umbral. I don't think we can socket things into our lamp just yet, but that'll be very useful when we can. So, cheers to that. So the water just... The only complaint with this game's graphics is the water looks bad. I already said that, but I'm gonna say it again. Because I'm an opinionated little asshole. Oh, I got stuck on the freaking... Alright, watch out behind you, sir. Woo, you almost got me. Good try. Getting deflected, unfortunately. Rest in pepperonis. I forgot there was another one over there that we could have been farming that entire time. Whoops! Mine owner's ring. I think that regenerates stamina. Let's see. An old tarnished ring increases maximum stamina and stamina regeneration rate. One of several identical rings worn by a small group of wealthy nobles and business people who own the Sunless Skein mine. A venture they operated both heedlessly and ruthlessly. Well, we love more stamina. It's always good. Let me in. Please, sir, I have things inside of this home that I need. Okay, fine. So this is a little pathway. We have to go around to the other side to get the shortcut open. And I think we have to go into the Umbral down here. Not mistaken. Or we'll drown in the water. Yeah, let's go into the Umbral. Oh my goodness, we just randomly crashed for no reason? Okay, 1 second, let me bring that back up. Alright, we're back. To the game's credit, I've never had a crash before. So hopefully that was just a one-time thing, like maybe some sort of shader or rendering error right as we went into the Umbral. Try it again. Okay. Yeah, maybe just got hung up on something somehow. It was really weird. Another ammunition satchel. Some good old... Oh, hello. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is an ambush. Give me that. Pilgrim hood and pilgrim bandages. Now we get the full pilgrim set. Good grief. Can also do one-handed axe. It won't apply the element as quickly. But, you know, sometimes if you want to just like focus one target, I guess it could be a little better. Or if they're like very element immune. Whoops. This guy feels a little weirdly tanky. Probably has a little bit of fire res. Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. Come on. Oh, come on. Tried to kick me, you see that? Burn to death, sir. Alright, let's get out of the Umbral. Yippee! Alright, now we can make this shortcut again. Once you get this shortcut, it's probably better to just farm up this entire zone, honestly, for the axes. If you're using them. Just sticking with the staff, I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? The staff isn't a bad weapon by any means, it's just slow. Alright, let's take a look around in the Umbral, just out of curiosity. Hello. I hear someone. That's really cool. It's interesting how you just get like locked out of places. We're back to where we were before the That's so funny. Can take this ladder. Is there really nothing else around here? Look at the sky, man. The sound of those little crying bugs. I don't like it. Alright, let's continue on. Enough goofing around. That lava shade looks really good. Holy Ward. Ah, now we're at our first major boss of the game. She is fun. Okay.
You carry the lamp long enough, and you'll see history repeat, over and over. If you don't want to keep retreading the same ground yourself should you fall, make use of this.
Ah, so these are Vestige seedlings. You can make like temporary little war points with them. They're really useful, but you do have a limited number, so careful. You can get more. In fact, if you do this area with a friend, whenever they talk to him and get a Vestige seedling, you'll get one too if you want to like get some more, or just play with a random. We do have another upgrade available to us, so let's do that. And grab some more vitality. Almost at 15 on our goal. On about 15 vitality and probably 15 endurance. This first boss, I remember she's quite annoying. There's also a place over here where you can farm some pretty decent armor. Let's see. It's like a bunch of enemies that spawn on the right. They're like fighting with each other, but you can farm them pretty easily. I think if you go into the Umbral right here... Never mind, they still burn you. Minor fire assaults. That's where the boss is. More minor fire assaults. Which are very protected against fire, so not too worried about it. Yeah, but up here, you can see, like, creatures are just going absolutely ham on each other. And you can, like, farm all the vigor that they leave behind. Hello, sir. And they'll drop their items too, like even if the enemies kill them. Ouch. Did not expect that second swing. Ouch. Just heal up real quick. Die. You think that's funny that you died? Shut up. You can farm this guy's crossbow. His little mask is pretty cool. I really like it. I think there's a few more up here. Perhaps not. Thought there was, but guess I was wrong. Some more mana stone clusters. Don't think this has any real benefit here. Oh, he did drop an item. Sometimes I miss them. Another ammunition pouch. Kind of useless for us. Yeah, you can let those guys fight like crazy. I think after you... Need to be an Umbral? No. You can summon the Iron Wayfarer to help you with this boss. Although he dies pretty damn fast to her. Let me go rest real quick, because I only have one Sanguinarix left. In fact, I might do just a little bit more farming of the little mobs up there, see if we get any better equipment, so I'll be right back. So the crossbowman, at least, dropped these little regular Duralium nuggets, which are used for weapon upgrades. We can't upgrade our weapons right now, but it's useful to have them. That was our first little run. Just wanted to show you that real quick. Wanted to show you something real quick. I just found a weird little bug while I was, like, Oh my god, we crashed again. What is happening? Okay, I messed around with some of the settings and made sure my graphics drivers were up to date, so hopefully this fixes the issue. Um, let me see, what was I gonna show you guys? Oh right, I wanted to show you this weird little glitch I just found. So when you're going down, if you get right here on the edge, you can, like, climb out on this ledge. See? And, like, the mesh there is just extended. And what I was thinking was, if you let this eye fill up, the little eye on the right-hand side, this really scary hard enemy will spawn. Um, I want to see if we can just, like, cheese him from up here, because he gives you a ton of vigor, and I think some special items for killing him the first time, so I'm gonna chill here till he spawns, and I'll be right back. So, yeah, you definitely will still get smacked around by the dude that spawns here. As you can see, he has a little ranged attack. So yeah, not a safe zone to be able to cheese him. I don't even see the Reaper that spawned. He's just like, alright, you're gonna try and cheese me, I'm gonna kill you. I respect it. So we'll do one more run of farming the little dudes on the side. Just because I didn't really get anything, any equipment that I wanted. We did get the crossbow, but you know, that's not really gonna do anything for our character. Um, Here it is. Crossbow of a marksman. Each marksman trains rigorously to ensure their bolts fly true, whatever their target. Be it an abominable rogar or a weak-willed comrade lacking the piety to carry out an order demanded of them. You can see it does have pretty significant physical damage, which is cool. And you know, I don't think you can... Let's see, actually. Yeah. I'm gonna say we can swap between this if we really wanted to, but I don't really want to invest into strength and agility. Like, I could see that being useful against, well, actually against the next boss, because she's highly resistant to Inferno. Uh, so, it's kind of funny, the very first major boss of the game just wrecks our shit. Um, that's okay. So I was doing a little bit of farming. I wanted to get some slightly better physical resistant armor. Let's let these guys kill themselves real quick. For some reason they don't fight the crossbowmen. Alright. I'm gonna take out that dog real quick, or else it'll be really freaking annoying. Alright. Bring it on. Nice try, punk. Let's do a charge attack real quick. There we go. Axes kick ass. Nice try. Alright, give us a piece of armor, please. Holy salts, no good. Alright. Fine, fine, fine. We'll go try the boss. I think after you lose Terror once is when he shows up. The man that was downstairs. He's usually like right here. Or something. Yeah. Anyways, let's go.
O holy Aureus, by your radiance grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days, to lay bare the path to salvation for my wayward brothers and sisters, so we may walk it together, and to strike down all those who would see our will defied. Even as our suffering continued, I honored my pledge of patience to the exactor. And yet you now appear before me, a stranger, bearing what was not yours to receive. A betrayal made flesh, and one I cannot brook.
Alright. Crazy angel lady. She mad. Woo! She does a lot of damage. Probably should put on the pilgrim's garb. Whoops. Forgot about that. Oh, okay. I didn't dodge in time. It's probably a reset, unfortunately. Yeah, as you can see, I fought her a lot in the past when I was learning how to play her. Ah, shit, I didn't dodge that. Alright. Throw some fire at her before she comes back up. She's gonna do this weird, like, arena-wide attack. You want to be well away from her little spooky angels. I missed. That was terrible. Ooh, nice try. Almost got me. Make sure you roll and dodge out of the way of that. Missed. Punk. Watch out for that. Haha. Alright, I need to get mana. I fucked that up. Good job. Woo! She almost got me. Just be patient with this boss. Oh, I fucked up. Alright. Oops. Again, I fucked up. But it's better to just do like 1 or 2 attacks. Don't try and go too crazy on her. Also, don't get baited into attacking after that little dodge right there, because she actually will, the little radiance thingy will hit you. Oops. Uh-oh. Woo! She almost got me. Alright, she's doing angel mode again. Looks like it's going to be on the left and the right. So just stay in the middle. Roll out of that. Heal up a little bit. You can parry that if you want to, or try and dodge it. Nice try. Whoops, I missed. Just doing our angel mode again. Alright, want to run to the left. Oh, she got me. I'm dead. Or at least going into Umbral. I didn't roll. Totally my fault. There we go. That'll give us a lot of our HP back. Dodge that. Roll out of that. So if you're willing to be very risky, you can. Hold on. Where are we going? To the right. Dodge the beam. If you're willing to be really risky, you can attack and dodge. I prefer to parry this boss. A little less scary, in my opinion. Comes the swords. Just being annoying right now. Come on. Another angel. Alright, on the left. Her dodge. I mean her roll. There we go. Get a bit of damage. Dodge that. Come on. Yeah, just watch out. If she starts attacking again, immediately, like, run. Because, she can do, like, a big blast. Alright, on to the right. Watch out for that. Throw some fire at her. Oops. I fucked that up. I'm getting nervous. There we go. Give me my HP back. And there she goes. First try, not bad actually. I mean, I've fought her a lot before, so I really know her attack patterns, but if you're going to parry her on the second phase, you have to make sure that you parry because she has so much holy damage that blocking you can't really recover your HP in time to be effective on her. Yeah, really cool boss. It's definitely a really hard first boss for the cultist, just because you don't do really much damage to her. She's extremely resistant to fire damage. Or inferno, whatever you want to call it. First time playing, I thought for sure this was going to be like a second phase, and I was like, oh my god, I just got through the first phase, I'm gonna die. Basically, she can't die. Her blood is cursed to always bring her back. But she was under some sort of curse or spell or something where us killing her let her regain her sanity. Alright. We are still in Umbral mode, so that's good, actually, because we want to do this.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us and all who came before you with your sacrifices. While I wish they were unnecessary, my wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
The closed caption, just like radiant healing spell. Alright, we got the remembrance of Pieta, or Pieta, however you say her name. And I think that lets you fight the boss again. We're gonna go down first. This is where the main hub is, with all the NPCs.
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
Hello there. Alright. Let's go down to the Vestige real quick and get out of Umbral, and then we'll go exploring like around. Does that open from this side? Fair enough. I just don't like running around in Umbral because the lighting just looks so dim and dark, but there is a reason to be in Umbral while we're here, and I'll show you to that shortly. Or show you why that is shortly, rather. But first, let's upgrade. I think we can hit 15 vitality. Very nice. And now we're going to start taking radiance. A little bit of meta knowledge. But you want to get your radiance, or I want to get my radiance to 12. Just because there's something I want to do with 12 radiance. You certainly don't have to. But one cool thing about radiance, it also gives you more mana. Same as Inferno. So it's not totally a waste, and it's definitely going to be useful in a little bit. Now, I would recommend any mage to get to 12 Radiance and 12 Inferno, and then you can decide what you want to do from there. I'm going to take a quick break. I want some coffee, so I will edit this out and be back in just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Coffee calls. Alright, we were going to go meet the NPCs. Got a little distracted too. Oh, anything in this chest? Coffer? I don't remember this. Maybe it was like something that was added recently. Don't know. What is this? Empty mirror frame. Okay, some new stuff that we've never seen before.
By Aureus' divine will, I live again. It's a miracle. And to think I raised my sword to you, when all along you were a divine instrument sent by him to deliver my death and rebirth and bring clarity. Forgive me, Lampbearer. I'm Pieta of the Hallowed Sentinels. And as Aureus sustains me, so too will I sustain you. Whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinary.
Whoops. Went a little bit too far away. She can upgrade your sanguinaris.
I'm Pieta, so whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinarics you carry. Should you find any saintly quintessences, bring them to me, and they can bolster the power of my blood further still. The beacons must be cleansed, the hallowed sentinels restored, and Adir's malignancy eradicated. Through whatever is to come, fellow chosen of Aureus, we stand together in service of him.
Okay. Let's use our little thing we had. We get an extra charge and an additional 20% HP recovery.
Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus' divine radiance flow through me and into you.
It's actually kind of awesome if you think about it. All the Dark Crusaders are literally like using her blood to heal with. It's kind of crazy.
I had no doubt in my assessment of you, as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader. My name is Dunmire. And I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orion Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mornstead of its Rogar blight, and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adir knows no liberation from his enduring imprisonment.
Indeed.
While the schism between the Church and Judge Cleric is of long standing, she and her hallowed sentinels, now perverted, did at least construct Mornstead's radiant beacons, which have prevented Adir's return for centuries. But now, you stand corrupted and on the verge of collapse. It is to these 5 beacons you must turn your eye. Use the Umbral Lamp to cleanse them of Adir's destructive influence, and deliver salvation to a world on the brink of perdition. Rogar and Hallowed Sentinel alike will offer you no quarter, so remember, though Aureus' mercy is without limit, yours should not be.
Yippee! Alright. See if we have any crap to sell. Oh, here's the, Oh, you can sell this? That's weird. We have 2 of these masks, so I'm gonna get rid of one of them. I also have 2 of these wooden crosses, so we'll pop one of those out. Rest of my stuff we'll keep.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
He has some daggers, a Purger Axe, Hammer of an Orient Preacher. Cool. Let's see. It has really high physical damage. That's pretty cool. That one is split between physical and holy. Looks like it scales with radiance and strength. A preacher catalyst. Some radiant flare. I mean, we don't have enough radiance to use this just yet. But it'd be nice to have a healing spell. And we can infuse our weapon with radiance. The neophyte hoods are really good against wither. And holy. This garb's pretty cool. I do like the neophyte garb though. It's pretty good against physical, but not much better than what we're wearing now, so I don't really want to waste any of our vigor on that.
Strive in darkness, in light we walk.
So the exactors found himself a new instrument, as exactors are wont to do. And given that lamp was intended for me should his paladin fall, and yet now here you are, lamp bearer. Well, it seems I was right to doubt the value of a Dark Crusader's word. I'm Stoneman, captain of the Fidelis.
Stoneman.
A group of good men and women who've made a stand against the madness which has possessed the rest of the hallowed Sentinels. We made a vow to restore our order to its former glory, whatever the cost to ourselves. And by Judge Cleric's grace, we'll honor that vow.
Imagine like spending centuries living on top of a cursed like ground that's holding one of the most powerful demons of existence. Like, why would you do that? You just leave immediately?
That heretical umbral lamp and the Dark Crusaders are necessary evils in these dire times, as are you, it would seem. Perhaps our aims will align further. Or perhaps not.
So anyways,
In Radiance, judgment.
this guy looks like he has a lot of like more basic weapons. You can see all the like starting gear that was here. This pike I think is an upgrade. But you do need 14 strength and agility to use it, so no thanks. The shield's really nice. It's Ring of Duty. Increases vitality and endurance attributes. That's pretty good. But by how much, I wonder? Pilgrim's Perch Key. 18,000. Okay, I don't think we'll be buying that anytime soon. Infantry Helm. Honestly, not that much better than the Penitent Mask. Looks cool, though. What about these? This Partisan Armor? It's really good against physical. What about you? Hallowed Knight. Again, really good against physical. I don't know if we want to start burdening ourselves down with medium armor. If we were going to go with heavier armor, I'd want to just spec straight into like heavy.
Will bring redemption.
If we're going to go like defensive armor, I'd rather just go all out, you know? Like to me, that's more my style in armor. Need the Skyrush bridge key to open this door. Okay. Well, guess I'm not going that way. Hello, Catacomb. There's some darkness going on over there. Alright, let's jump down. Guessing we're blocked off from getting in here. Oh, look at that. It's like a cave in there. Cool.
Look at you, a Dark Crusader, a lamp bearer, and a revenant to boot. Aren't you the
Eustace.
multifaceted one? Well, we Fidelis aren't as fortunate. We tend to stay dead when we die.
Stupid dog,
Glorious
you make me
knows
look bad.
Enough of us have done just that. Anyway, like Nathaniel says, you keep looking back, you don't see the blade coming at your front. We set ourselves a task and we have to finish it.
What task might that be?
Best watch your step out there.
Excuse me?
Mornstead is a land awash in blood, both deserved and undeserved alike. Best watch your step. Mornstead.
Whatever.
Best watch your step.
Hey,
Mornstead.
I'm nowhere near you. Stop that. Aura of Tenacity. Hold up, what's that? Is that a spell? It is. Surround yourself with a radiant aura which decreases damage received. No, that's actually really good. Yeah, we will try and get that very soon. I have 3 more points we need to put into Radiance.
That lamp you've got there is heresy, stranger. But then, seems it's getting harder to tell what is and what ain't nowadays. Ah, strange times. But in the end, there's right and there's wrong. And that never changes. And I hope for both our sakes you know the difference. But if in doubt, you heed the captain. He's never steered me wrong, much as he might think otherwise. But if in doubt, much as he might think otherwise.
Interesting. Huh, there's really not much Umbral down here in these guys' quarters. I wonder if they are able to like stop its influence with their radiance and demeanor. I don't know. I don't really know how Umbral manifests or why. But whatever is going on down here, it's very sanctified. Guessing that means these are probably cool dudes. There are 2 other places in here. Any more items hiding inside of undestroyed boxes? That's the way out. Later on, you'll get a blacksmith who will take up residence here to upgrade your weapons. We haven't found them yet, though, so don't worry about it. And now you found out a little secret. Let's go check it out. In fact, we will go ahead and enter the Umbral here. Hello there.
The lamp must be born until the favored child makes themselves known. Only then can the remaining carrion of creation finally return to the void.
So we can go ahead and try socketing things if we want to. Yeah, we don't have an antediluvian chisel, unfortunately. But I think we could probably socket one of our eyes already. Yeah, there we go. We get an extra soul plate charge, some dread resistance, and that extra healing. So, really good to have that here. Now, this is why I wanted to get Radiance up to 12. Because Umbral makes use of both Radiance and Inferno. We're going to swap out of Inferno into Umbral. I mean, we really could use all 3 spells, honestly. I think this one's weird. You can pay 3,000 to get a 1,600 Vigor Skull. I think maybe the use case for this is that you would use it inside of the Umbral whenever you get the 3 times multiplier. Maybe? Because then that would give you, what, 4,800 Vigor? That's what I imagine it would do, but I don't really know. You can also buy more Vestige seeds from him. And then this one lets you, I think, invade people or get vengeance on invaders.
Until her embrace.
Till her embrace. But yeah, I remember when I first played this game, that scared the absolute shit out of me when I found this dude. I was like, I didn't realize he was an NPC at first, so I was avoiding him. Use plucked eyeballs to purchase items at the Shrine of the Putrid Mother. So whenever you fight revenants, like if another player dies in your world, if you don't want to do PvP, a mob will be possessed by their essence basically and be really tough and strong. And if you kill them, you can get some plucked eyeballs. This feature requires you to be online and logged in. What do you mean? I am online. Did I get kicked offline because I was AFK? Here. Let me go back to the menu and see what's going on. Maybe Steam's doing an update or something. Settings. Multiplayer. It says I'm online. Let's try that again. That was weird. I'm guessing it's because I went AFK for like an hour while I was like making lunch and coffee and all that stuff. That or Steam is having some issues. I don't know. Use feature. What is going on? Alright, let me figure this out real quick. I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm guessing that's what happened. I relaunched the game and now I can like get into it just fine. No idea what that was about. But you can see here you can get several different like paints and stuff for your gear. You can get a rebirth chrysalis, which will let you respect your character for 75 plucked eyes. And then you can get some really cool armor if you really are willing to farm the absolute hell out of these. You need 10 to make a donation. Oh. Okay. Community's already filled this up. You can see it needed like 16 million basically. We need what people donated almost 33 million, so the things you can purchase are already fully unlocked, probably forever. Which is kind of cool. We need to get out of the umbral though, and then continue on. That's pretty much it for stuff that happens here. There's like a few more side rooms and such, but nothing too interesting yet. Now, well, let me expand on that a little bit. Because there are some pretty interesting things you can do here. If you're a strength character, there's a really insane weapon here that you can get. I mean, you can't really even use it at this point. In fact, it's right down this way. I don't know if you can reach it from this side, but we'll see.
While the beacon should remain your most pressing task, I would have you perform another for me concurrently. Seek out and return to me the items which stand as proof of the Hallowed Sentinel's heretical deviations and practices. For only in the study of such can we hope to turn them towards the true light of Aureus. This land is overflowing with sin, so I expect this undertaking to offer you little difficulty. Also, say nothing of this to Pieta or the Fidelis captain. They are already conflicted. Troubling them further only endangers them and our mission.
Basically, he wants us to go out and collect
You serve
umbral
a higher
artifacts for him.
purpose, Crusader. To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
Uh-huh. So, you can go through his little room here with the umbral lamp. And then down here, again, I don't know if we can reach it just yet. Okay. So yeah. Unfortunately, we can't get to it from here. I'll show you how to get to this and a lot of other really interesting gear. But there's a big, like, great hammer that takes 24 strings to wield. And it does insane damage. I used it on my strength character and yeah, it just blew through all the content. Being able to do 700 damage per hit when you're like right after this area, it's giga. Let's go back to the front though. I want to go explore the top of the towers real quick. I can't remember if there's anything up there, so we'll just go check real fast. Dun 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 dun. Actually, I want to bring up the graphics just a little bit. I reset everything to default earlier because we were crashing. Let me change that because I do love how this game looks. I don't think I can run it on ultra 'Cause I'm on like a 1080. Let me see. Let's see what our frames look like on Ultra. Yeah, we're at like 28 frames per second. You can kind of see it looks a little janky, and if we're gonna be like fighting and stuff, it's probably not gonna be that great. So let me see what high looks like. All right, as things load back in. That's not bad. 50 frames per second, it's not terrible. And once we get up here, we're up to 60. Every time you change your texture settings, you do have a little bit of like shaders that need to rebuild and such. So give it like a minute or two if you change your graphic settings to really see what your FPS looks like. And we did get a new spell, I think. Sanctify. Bless the ground with a holy sigil, which heals and cleanses the status effect of any allies who walk upon it. A vast number of Aureus-based religions have existed during mankind's history, and though some of their beliefs and practices have varied wildly, most consider Aureus to be the omnipotent and benevolent source of all light and life in the world. Okay. Once we get our catalyst, we can start having that damage buff, or damage reduction buff. We'll have to see how this does on like bosses and such. I think that's fine. Just take a peek over here real fast. Hello, little statue. You look very corrupted. Uh-oh. Look at that. Spooky. There's some dark corruption coming from that side of the door. That's for sure. Alright, I think this is a good stopping point for this video. It's a good little transition to the next area, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.